and by the way, Tracy, I did try it when you and I just spoke, and it works.
Okay, good.
So if there's anything that you don't remember from this meeting, and in fact, if you're sending your contact information to Tracy directly, Tracy, I'll have you send it to me as well. I will send a recording of this meeting to all of you so you can review it if there is something that you missed or weren't able to do. And so with that, again, I thank you behalf of MCC United Church of Christ in the Valley that you joined us. And I am more than grateful to Miss Tracy Porter. So I am now going to put you over as the host. Woohoo, she is now in control. And for anybody who knows me, that's a hard thing to do, to pass over control. So now I'm going to tell you, I am no longer responsible for the content of this meeting. So hold on. So hold on, honey, and
hold on
take
to
it
your
away.
seatbelt. Fasten your seatbelts, baby. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. So anywho, again, my name is Tracy Porter, and I have been a gig worker in some capacity. I was a gig worker before they started calling it a gig worker, okay? I haven't worked in corporate America in the office in over 20 years. So when all this happened about and they were talking about unemployment, I'm like, great, I'm not gonna be a beneficiary of this because, I as a gig worker or a self-employed person, I do not pay into unemployment. And so when they did announce that because of PUA, which is, for those of you that do not know, is pandemic unemployment assistance. That's what PUA means, PUA. And that is what we are now entitled to as gig workers. And not only that, even though I don't know if any of you have already tried to file, but for those that are just filing for the first time today, the money will be retroactive from the last day you actually worked, or the day that your hours were or money was severely limited because of PUA. Because of COVID-19. So that's the good news. So even though today is what's today's date? The 28th?
No, the 30th.
30th. Jesus Christ, I've lost. I never know what the day is anymore. So even though we're not filing these claims until today, they will be retroactive to the last day you worked, or whenever your income was drastically affected by COVID-19. So is everybody understanding that?
That's great.
Okay. So that's the good news. Now, even better news, and this is from what I've been gleaning from this. So even if you have, and I'm going to go into my, this is when I'm going to break it down and go into, hopefully, if this works, because I'm still learning. I'm going to share my screen and give the outlines to, let's see, I thought I opened it. And let's see. Do a guidelines open. Can you guys, what are you seeing on your screen now?
You.
Just me? Okay. Damn it.
I told you I am no longer responsible for the content of this meeting.
And for the words that may come out of my mouth. That part.
Go to share screen.
I did share the screen. It's just weird. Okay, let's try. I'm going to close a bunch of stuff, maybe because I have way too much stuff. Okay, share screen. Okay. Do you see this now? Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so tips is showing you that, that blah, blah, blah. Nope, that's not actually, damn it, that's not even what I wanted either. This is making me crazy. I had all this stuff. Let's see. like I said, just be patient with me. I apologize. I thought I had this information up already because I wanted to show you what, and this is what I'll just have to do, is just go to the website. California. So you'll have these questions. It's like, well, what am I getting? How is that working? Here we go. Okay, quick summary. Okay, now let me try this.
Is this with the EDD website, Tracy?
Yeah, there's on the EDD website, if you can find it. I'm trying to find where, like I said, I'm still working with this like everybody. Oh, wait. Okay. Are you seeing where it says labor force and quick summary covered individuals?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. Okay, so this is the quick summary of what we're entitled to. It's, as you see, covered individuals. And I also would recommend, while I'm going through this, if you can get screenshots of these things, that'll help you as well. Because that's just information that you can keep for yourself. And I'm also going to make sure that I'm going to try to, I have a PowerPoint presentation, but that's for a different thing. But like, again, trust me, I'm going to put a lot of this stuff together so you can have it as well. And I'll send it to Reverend Pat. But as you see, independent contractors, self-employed, individuals without sufficient work history, individuals who have exhausted their, so there's a lot. And they also left out, if you know anybody who has children and they had to stop working to care for their children, or anybody that was gotten sick because of COVID, they're also entitled to this as well. That part. So as you see, the weekly, the minimum amount that you can get is $167. And then and that's starting from the beginning of when you stop working till now. And then from March the 29th, so as of last month, from March the 29th to July 25th, you're entitled to the minimum of $167 plus the $600 a week. And then after that, at the end of July, as you see here, it says you're entitled to up to 39 weeks of regular unemployment insurance. And then after the end of July, it reverts back to the minimum of $167 a week. Again, this is also always based on how much money you make. So that's just for for right now. So you'll know that you are entitled to at least $167 a week going back to when you first stopped working. Is everybody clear on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does anybody have any questions before I go further?
Yeah, I do have one.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Phil.
Hi, Phil.
Hi. Does this apply to unemployment rules in other states outside of California?
Yes, it does. And actually, I'm glad you asked that question. I just happened to go through, because I have friends and family in other states. So I actually went onto the website for Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, West Virginia. So the PUA is it's across the United States. However, each state, so the $600 a week is across, because that's federal.
Okay.
The rest of the money is all dependent upon how their states are going to administer it, how much, when it's starting, how far back they're doing the retroactive, when they are going to actually start the program, and how much the minimum amount they're going to get from the state side of this, or they're going to give their the people, the citizens of that particular state.
Okay, the reason I ask is because it does explain what just happened to my unemployment insurance. With the last deposit I got, it was jump-started by $600 a week.
Yes.
And I was wondering what happened, and I figured it had to be due to this situation. But you just verified that.
Mm-hmm. So, does anybody else have any questions regarding this? The payment amounts and how much, when it's the effective date and whatnot and so forth? Are we good? Okay, so moving on. So now what I need for those of you that have access to your computer and can follow, what I'm basically going to do right now, I'm going to basically show you exactly step by step. And well, first of all, let me ask a question. How many people in this meeting have actually physically started their claim?
I have.
Okay.
I have.
Okay, have you gotten any, have you gotten any communication from the EDD as
No.
far as what you're entitled to or anything like that?
I got to the point where they were asking me my annual net
Income.
and I kept getting errors next to it. It wouldn't let me go forward from that.
Okay, and iPhone, I'm sorry, is that Phil? Is that what I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
me.
Marilyn.
No, it'll show who raised their hand and
Oh.
it says iPhone. So Phil, okay, Phil, what's your question?
Okay, no, I'm just adding an answer to what you just said. Yes, because I had an ongoing claim previous to that, and like I just said, it just got jump started by an additional amount per week. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So my question is for you, Phil, this is when we're going to probably do some sidebars for the people who actually got money in their claim. Do you have access to your, actually, like I said, no, I'm going to go over that in a later part, but primarily right now, I want to deal with people who haven't filed a claim or they started their claims and they're stuck. And so we're just going to do a step by step. And also for those who have actually physically filed a claim, they got information back from the EDD saying that they have zero money in their account. Has that happened to anybody?
Yeah, that
That
happened
happened
to
to me.
me.
Okay, so this is definitely what we're going to be going through, because see on this next one, let's see if I can. So that's where we're talking about, because you're going to more than likely have to file a new claim. And again, I'm going to go through all of that as well. So,
Can I just say one thing? So after I got back zero amount, then I did file a new claim.
right, but you keep getting stuck, right, Marilyn?
Yeah.
You're getting error messages. So that's why, like I said, I'm going to go through this step by step.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go from there, okay? So
Tracy?
Who's saying my name?
It's Dana. Hi, Tracy.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I'm like, there's not, okay, hey, Dana.
I have my video off, the internet complications. But anyway, quick question about, so filed under the regular unemployment before realizing we should have waited for this and did the 1099. And then we got back
Yes.
zero claim, like, hey, no benefits to you. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
But do we have to cancel that first claim?
No.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna, actually what I'm gonna have to, okay, so how many people have not done anything at all with unemployment? I mean, they haven't tried to file or anything like that. Okay, that's you, Lane. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in. So what I'll do now, I'm just gonna do a quick summary of what for the people who haven't, so they can just kind of see where they are, and I'm gonna, because that's the PowerPoint presentation that I have. It's the people, because I'm not one of those people who filed already before this and then got the misinformation that I had to refile a new claim. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm going to stop share, and then I'm going to open up the PowerPoint and go from there. So I'm going to go there and new claim. That is if my computer decides to, okay, here we go. Go back to share screen, see if this works. Yay, okay. So this is, and like I said, it's very self-explanatory. Follow along, take notes, take a screenshot, whatever you want to do. I don't care. Now, this is for the drivers. I apologize. I'm so used to dealing with cab drivers that my brain is stuck on cab drivers. So this is for people who have already filed and they got the 00 or what have you, and they've been told that they had to file a new claim.
Mm-hmm.
So first screen, and if you want, and also if you want, you can go into, you can, as I'm doing this, if you have access and can sign on to your account, for those people who already have their accounts, sign on to your account and get to this point. So that way it's a step-by-step thing. So let me know for the people who have already, let me know when you're all signed on and at this point when you sign on to your account.
Do I have to leave Zoom to do that?
No, you should be able just to open another window.
You can minimize the Zoom screen in the upper right-hand corner.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but it doesn't minimize.
Are you in full screen?
It would say, does it say exit full screen as an option in the upper right-hand corner?
Actually, it's the lower right-hand corner.
Okay, or in the lower right-hand corner.
Yeah.
Oh, it says leave. You mean?
No.
No.
Yeah, there's a pull-up menu. There's a pull-up menu that says minimize meeting.
I don't know why I can't find that.
I'll ask you this, Marilyn. Do you have Zoom on your telephone?
Yeah, I could do Zoom on my telephone.
You can enter this meeting through your phone.
Okay.
And then leave the meeting on on your.
And then leave the meeting
Okay.
on the computer.
All right. Thank you.
And then,
Mm-hmm.
And then you can do all this on your phone. I mean, on your computer. Follow along on your phone from your computer.
Great.
all those things, we're learning all these technological things.
Yeah, because I am the least tech savvy person ever.
And I'm so proud of you.
So let me know when you get to that point, Marilyn. When you get to the screen on your desktop or your laptop or whatever. Is there everybody else here who, and Lane, do pay attention to this as well, because this is, actually, Lane.
Yeah.
You have to register. So, you know what? Go on to edd.com. Unless you just, just wait, because there's other stuff you have to do. So just wait, and I'll walk you through the process of starting a brand new claim period.
Okay. I've got the homepage for Labor Workforce Development Agency up right now.
Okay. So right now, what we're doing right now, you got to go to edd.gov.
Okay.
And go to, let's see.
Let's see if I can.
At least if you get to edd.gov, and I'm just gonna say, because there's a couple of other steps you have to, you have to register for a new account.
Okay.
And all that other stuff. And again, you're a very smart man. I'm pretty sure you can figure it out yourself.
Oh, I wouldn't overestimate.
Did Marilyn come back yet?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm trying to get back to the page where I signed in, and I can't find it.
No. I just need. Can you see what's happening? Are you on your desk? Can you see? At this point now, I just need you to go onto your desktop and go into your EDD account?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. So Lane, for you, go to edd.ca.gov
Okay.
//UI_online.
I'm on their homepage right now, and it says on edd.gov, it says our response to COVID-19, and then they've got access COVID-19 resources, and then right next to it, it says unemployment benefits guide.
Okay. Does it say jobs? Up at the top, does it say jobs, claims, employers, newsroom search?
Yep.
Okay, above that it says log in.
Yes.
Click there.
Okay. Gotcha.
Now it says employer services or benefit programs online. It'll scroll down, it'll say online tip and then access COVID-19 resources. Scroll down a little further and it says
Okay.
benefit programs online.
Yes.
Okay, click where it says log in or register.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Okay, now at this point, and it's you got to keep doing the same thing again, and then so you get to another page, and it says, symptom. They're doing some more maintenance, so they're probably going to be doing other stuff. But don't worry about that. Just keep scrolling down, and then it's going to say access benefits program online.
Yes.
Click log in or register.
Okay.
Now you see where it says log in, I am not a robot, and then down below that it says new registration at the bottom of the page. Scroll down.
Okay. Yep.
Click on that.
Okay. Okay. I have to click on I am not a robot, correct?
No. You don't do that. You scroll down where it says new registration.
Okay. And click on register.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then the next page is terms and conditions.
Yep.
Click on I have read and understand all above information, blah, blah, blah.
Gotcha.
And then click I agree.
Gotcha. I'm just waiting for a response.
And then now at this point, because then after you do all this, you'll be actually be where we're going to be with the
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So now you're going to create a profile. So,
Gotcha.
your email, your password and all that. And then you're going to have your security. You see where it says security setup and all that. And you ask your security questions, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll have your personal image caption. Yes. And all that. And then, so we're going to wait. Everybody, we're going to wait for Lane. Okay.
Oh, God.
So I should start doing that?
So do all that now. And when
Okay.
when you finish, all this, because it's only going to take you a couple of minutes to do this, then you scroll all the way down, you pick your personal image, it's going to be a phone, whatever, then you write what it is in personal caption. Then you click I'm not a robot, and then you'll click next. And what's going to happen next, it's going to say your registration is not complete. You're going to get an email, and then you click on that email, and that completes your registration, and then you'll be where we are right now. That part.
Tracy?
Yes, dear.
Hey.
Hey, JD.
Hi.
Now you said you already started you already tried to start. Did you?
I submitted the application and then I updated my resume, and I did get the automated generated message that my resume was updated.
Okay. Good news. Oh, and good news, by the way, for the people who are filing new claims, they're not even making you do the resumes. So
No.
you don't even have to do that anymore. So JD, what we're doing, we're waiting for Lane to get to register for an account because he's, I guess, the only one on this call that hasn't registered for an account. So what I need for you to do, I need for you to sign into your edd.gov account.
I've signed into the Cal Jobs website. Is that different? It says
Yeah.
Cal Jobs. Yeah.
You need to go into the actual edd.gov UI or just put, Google unemployment online or whatever. And because I need you to get to I need you to log in and get to the page that's on the screen right now.
Okay. All right. So I'm on EDD and I'm gonna figure out how to log in. Hopefully I can remember how I do that.
When I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm on the page where it says continue with save draft or
That's
file
perfect.
a new.
No,
Should I-
continue with save draft.
Okay.
And you could do one or two things. It's entirely up to you. If you click file a new claim, you'll just start from scratch, which is fine. Or what you could do is when you go to save a new draft, go into save a new draft, you can click back and go all the way to the beginning to get to the beginning to make sure that you've answered everything correctly.
Okay, I know that I answered everything correctly. I'm at the page where I get held up, the one where.
Quick question, Marilyn. When you on the question that the question put on, have you filed unemployment in California in the last 12 months? How did you answer that?
No.
Then that's wrong because you have filed.
Okay.
That's why I was saying you might want to just start from scratch.
Okay.
So where it says, so you have the options where it says,
So I should just log out and then just.
No, you don't have to log out. What you could do is hit cancel or what have you, and what'll happen is it'll ask you if you want to cancel, but you can click on, when you click on file a new claim, it will say, do you want to delete your draft or what? I forget exactly.
It says if you cancel the information you entered, this page may be lost. It says leave page or stay on page.
Leave page. Or like I said, because I want you, like I said, you can go all the way back to the beginning or just start from scratch, whichever is easiest for you.
So just when you say to go all the way back, you mean stay with the same draft thing, but go all the way back?
Yeah, or like I said, you can close that out, go back in, and like you said.
All right, so the option under continue with save draft is file a new claim. So
yeah, so click on file a new claim.
And then it says delete save draft?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm back to file a new claim or register or manage.
Just leave it where you are. Just stop from there, and we're gonna go. When Lane lets me know where he's at, then we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank God for you.
I'm just making sure I remember all the answers I'm putting down.
Lane, let me tell you something. How you're gonna do that? And here's a trick, because I never remember this shit either. So.
Oh, it's her first swear word. Good job.
I know. I'm doing good. We've been on the thing for 30 minutes. This is the first time I cuss.
Proud of you.
Well, at least you didn't say fuck.
Well, no, that's my go-to. So, Lane, where are you on the process? Have you saved this? Have you gotten to the personal caption and all that?
I did all that, and I just clicked on submit your registration, and then it popped up registration not yet complete. The EDD sent an email to the address you provided for further instructions.
Okay. Now now go to that email.
Okay.
You're gonna click on that. You're gonna open up that email, and then I'm telling you, I'm doing this by rote. I have done this
Okay.
so many times.
And it says to complete your registration, select the link below. So I guess I've got to click, I'll just click on that.
Yeah, click on that.
Okay. Okay, now it says registration success. You have successfully registered for an account.
Woohoo! And now what does and now what does it need to do?
It said return to benefit programs online to log in.
There you go. So go click on that.
Okay. And then I get the system maintenance thing.
Keep scrolling down because you got to actually log in.
Okay. Log in. Okay. So insert my email.
Email in your it's gonna ask you, you're gonna do your email. It's gonna say click, I'm not a robot. You might do that stupid capture thing where it says click on the whatever the heck. And
okay, yeah, I am not a robot. Okay, and then log in. Okay. Let's see. And then they're asking me for password. Which is and then log in. Okay, so benefits program online. I guess I'm logged in now.
what does it say on your screen?
It says after I clicked on login, I get benefits program online, UI online, SDI online.
UI online.
Okay, you got it. All right. Then it says file a new claim.
You are with us. Yay!
I am with you. Holy cats. Okay.
I'm so very proud of you. Yay.
I'm proud of you. You're a good leader.
Yeah, you're doing a good job, Tracy. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Hey, I logged in. Was there something else I needed to do, or just stay on the log?
Are you at this page?
Which page is that?
The page that's on your screen right now.
I can click on that. Oh, I can't I?
No. Click. Don't click on I'm saying, did you log into your account and get to this screen that's on the PDF? That's on the PowerPoint presentation.
File a new claim. I'll try to find that. UI online. Okay. That was easy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're on there. I'm with you. All right.
Yes. Yeah.
Now I'm proud.
Okay. So this doesn't apply to Lane because he hasn't done anything yet. So just listen, Lane, just in case you might have to do this. But for those of you right now who are at this screen, who are basically, like I said, we're gonna start a new claim. So what I need for you to do is click where it says manage, register or manage. These are for the people who have already filed a claim. They've gotten information back, 000 or whatever from the EDD. So click here where it says register or manage. Okay. So then your next page after that should be this. Tell me what's on there on the next screen. Not you, Lane. You just chilling for now.
I agree. I disagree.
Okay, I'm sorry. So click here. Okay, so so I agree. So I agree, disagree. So click I agree. If you don't have that screen, don't worry about it. Does everybody have that screen that says I agree or disagree?
Yes.
Okay, so click here. I agree. And then your next screen should look like something like this. If it doesn't, as long as, the main thing is, as long as it has this information right here where it says claim history. Let me know if anybody doesn't have this, doesn't have something that looks like this.
With a red arrow? I don't have anything with a red arrow.
No, no, you don't have to have the red arrow. I'm sorry. The red arrow is just, no.
I have registration account.
Wait. Okay, hold on, Marilyn. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Marilyn, what did you say you have?
Mine says registration and put in your personal information.
So
Okay,
does mine, yeah.
okay. Well, actually, then that's the good news then, because then basically you're just going to start with Lane. So my question is, does anybody have, when they click on this, or they have an actual something that says claim history?
I
No.
do.
Who does?
Yeah.
I do.
Who's I do?
John?
Where are you, John? I don't see.
How's it go?
Okay, so for John and anybody else that says claim history, I need you to click on claim history.
Okay.
So your next screen should look something like this. Yes, when you click on, after you click on claim history. What's coming up on your screen, John, when you click on claim history?
Mine, it says claim history, no results found.
Really? Huh. Again, not a problem, because that's a good, because that basically means we're going to start from scratch from you as well. So this
Okay.
is, because like I said, there's layers and layers to this. So if does anybody on this call have anything that shows claim history or has this screen showing with claim history and certification or anything?
No,
No.
I don't have that.
Okay, great. So that's great, because then we can just move on to the actual filing of your claim. So if no one has claim history or anything showing that they have money in their accounts or anything like that, if nothing says zero or anything like that, then we could just move on to the next phase of this, to actually filing your claim. Okay?
We'll need help on that.
Oh no, trust me, I got you. I got you.
All right.
So I'm gonna unshare my screens because I have to open up a new whatchamacallit. So I'm closing this, and now I'm going into this. How's everybody doing? Does everybody have toilet paper?
I think we all need to take you out to dinner after, when everything is better.
Yeah.
And bring you a roll of toilet paper too.
No, actually, I'm good. I have a case, baby. We're good. We'll be wiping our asses until the next millennium.
That's a lot of shit.
Love it.
That's a lot of shit.
That's
That's a lot of shit.
Okay, so as you can see, my little yellow cap. So again, this is for drivers. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm trying to think what's the best. Okay, you know what? We're gonna start this and see if I have to go any further and actually do a step-by-step for. I'm not gonna worry about this. We're just gonna do it from this way, and then if I feel that we have to go another route, we'll go another route. But now that we're all on the same page, so as so is everybody ready to go? Does anybody need a potty break or anything before we start this? I'm not being funny. I'm serious. Okay.
I'm good.
Okay, is everybody good? So are we all ready? So now we're gonna be back to.
Not get a number.
Let me go to like what Reverend Pat showed me. Okay, slideshow. Is that clear? Is that better? Is that bigger? Can you, was it
Yeah.
fine on the first one, or is this better? For how's this?
That's larger, yeah.
Is that easier to read?
Sure.
Okay.
You can actually, hang on a second.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna fast forward. So don't do anything yet. So because I gotta, okay, so we're gonna get to where, okay, so now we're back to UI Online. And so
What is the EDD customer account number they're asking for?
that's what I'm saying. Get out of that and go back to the main screen on file a new claim. Because see, you haven't gotten the EDD number yet. So you basically are starting from scratch anyway.
So when I went back to that, then I get that I agree screen.
Just log out and log, like I said, log out of that and log back in till you get to file new claim.
Oh.
So everybody who, we started that one process. So what I need for everybody to do that,
Log out.
is log out and log back in so we can get to file a new claim.
Log back in.
My bad. I should have said that. I apologize.
Okay.
Again, I'm learning how to do this as I go. So I'm gonna start listing the restaurants that I want food from when this is. Just kidding. No. The only thing is, Lane, to just, if you want to cook me dinner, Lane, I'm down with that, homie, because I've had your cooking. And,
That sounds good, kiddo.
and I don't, and I'm not, okay, I'm going to be kind of bigoted. I don't usually mess with white people's food. I'm
Well,
just kidding.
I can go for some good soul food.
Oh, you should have seen what I made for Easter. We did ham, and I made candied yams and collards, and with my greens, I mixed collards with spinach. I did and macaroni and cheese.
Of course, mac and cheese, and you can't hurt me with greens. I love some good greens. Oh,
And
man.
then the other day, I did black-eyed peas and greens and stuff like. No. And I'm just kidding myself. I don't usually mess with white people's food. My wife is white, so no, I'm just joking.
Hey, Tracy,
Yes.
can you give me just 1 minute before you start?
Yeah. That's why I said, I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page and all that good stuff.
I'm getting hungry.
Now that we're talking about food, exactly.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm gonna really need that recording of this Zoom so I can pick up from this point on. I gotta do my own live broadcast in a few minutes.
Okay, I am recording it, so I will get that to you, dear. Okay.
Boy, do I need this! I had no idea I was. Thank you.
And Seb,
Yeah.
also, I'll make sure that you have Tracy's number and vice versa. Okay. So, because Tracy, you're okay with following up with him?
Only thing I need when you guys text, because don't call me because I have so many people calling me right now. Do me a favor, text me with your name and who text me to who you are, and I will respond to the text and get back with you with a phone call as soon as I can.
Okay.
I just need anybody that we can't get through this with today. Just be patient. If you need to get it, if you have further questions or what have you.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, good, John. So.
Thank you, Tracy.
Not a problem, baby.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Enjoy your thing. Okay, so.
Sort of thing.
I need you guys to get to, I'm trying to see. Okay, so we need to get back to the UI. Actually, see what happens when you click new claim, because I don't have that screen because, like I said, I'm doing this just from my So click on new claim and tell me what comes up when you click on new claim.
Unemployment insurance and pandemic unemployment assistance.
Yep.
Scroll down. Does it have something for you to sign in somewhere or what?
It says next.
Okay, okay, hold on, let me see.
A big, yeah. one.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
And you
you
have to click on, I have read the information.
Okay, so good. So we're on we're on the same page. Yes.
Huh?
Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So like it says, I have read all the above information. Click and then click the box. I have read all the above information and click next.
Okay.
Now even though I have these saying no and all this, that's just for general. So I need for you guys to answer all these questions as it pertains to you. But for the most part, so quickly, did you work in another state or Canada in the last 18 months?
No.
No, so click no. Have you applied for unemployment insurance benefits in another state or Canada in the last 12 months?
No.
No. Did your employer, union, or non-union trade association give you one of the following? No, because you guys are all self-employed. So no. Next, did anybody serve in the military in the last 18 months? No. Did you work for an agency of the federal government in the last 18 months? Anybody?
Nope.
Okay, and here. Now, except for you, Lane, because you haven't filed anything, so
Okay.
you do click no, and have you filed an unemployment insurance claim in California in the last 12 months?
No.
No.
Okay.
Moving. So is everybody on the same page as me now? Did everybody answer all the questions?
Nope.
Huh?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Okay. Now here, because this is the beautiful thing, that you guys are at home, so nobody else is seeing your screen. I need you guys to enter your social security numbers. Again, because I don't see this. You're doing this on your own screen. So enter your social security information. And then your so the first question answer is your full social security number. And then you see where it says unhide or so what you can do, you can click these buttons. So because if you're like me, it's like, well, did I put in the right number?
Yes.
So click unhide to confirm that you're actually putting in the right numbers.
Okay.
All right. So has everybody entered their social security information?
Yep.
Okay. Then the next question was just, so basically, did you get your social security card from Social Security Administration?
Yeah.
So click yes. Has anybody used, hey, Chuckles?
Howdy. I completely forgot about this till I called Pat and she said I'm in a Zoom meeting. And then I said, oh, it's Tracy's. I've got to see her smiling face.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
Well,
Okay, so has anybody used any other social security numbers?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Don't have to worry about that. So if you if you've never used any other social security numbers, keep it moving. Now enter your birth date. I mean, the rest of the stuff is okay. And then male, female, whatever. I'm upset that they don't have other, but, non-binary, but, whatever. So now enter your first name, your middle. You don't have to enter your middle initial. It's just more important to enter your first and last name. And now, very, very important, on question number 6, is the name that appears on, is this the name that appears on your social security card? So whatever you put here has to match what's on your social security card.
If our full middle name is on the socials, should I?
You don't no, because it's just middle initial. Like I said, it's only where the red stars are that are important.
Gotcha.
So just as long as it's your first and your last name, that's all that matters.
Gotcha.
Because my full middle name, I think people of a certain age, their full middle name is on the Social Security card. But at this point, we're only concerned with your first name and your last name on your Social Security card.
Okay.
And then, of course, it says, is this the name that appears on your Social Security card? Click yes. And then the ask is, have you used any other names? I have 12 aliases. No, just kidding.
So do I put down my maiden name and my married name before?
No, okay, Marilyn, what's on your Social Security card right now?
The name that I use now.
That's all you need.
Okay.
That's, like I said, whatever is on your current Social Security card, that is what you're putting in for applicant's name.
Oh, because it says if you've had any other names, list them.
But that's not, it's not mandatory. You see, there's no red star by that.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so now we go to the next screen. Now, next is enter, do you have a state issued driver's license or card? Yes. And then you put in your California driver's license number.
Okay. Yeah.
You see the drop down arrow right here. Click on that to get to California. Is there somebody with there's a lot of background noise with somebody. Do you know who?
Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, it was the blowers outside.
Okay. If you guys have background noise going on, you could go ahead, you can mute yourself. You'll still hear me, but we won't hear you. And if you do have a question, just unmute yourself, okay?
Okay, do you still hear it?
No. But like for future reference, if you can start getting a lot of background noise, just mute yourself until the background noise dissipates, and then you can unmute yourself. So has everybody entered their driver's license number?
Yep.
Okay. Now, it says, okay, so these are for the people like who did file. Remember I said if you did answer yes, that you filed a claim. So you just put claim type. So you see it says claim type and stuff like that, and claim month, blah, blah, blah. So then you hit next. So it says between, right here it says between May 1st, 2018 and April 30th, 2020. I mean, I don't know what it actually says on your screen, but I'm just going by what I'm doing. It says, did you file a claim, reopen a claim, collect benefits? And you hit yes, and then you hit and then next. So your claim dates are, I would just put, for now, just March. So you click on, so claim type is unemployment insurance. And then the claim month, just put March, claim year 2020, unemployment insurance again, April 2020.
And that's not for me, right?
That's not for you.
Okay, Tracy.
Because you don't have this screen, right? Because you hit no.
Well, I filled out the driver's license.
Yes. So once we get finished with this, we'll all be on the same page once we finish with this part about the claim information.
Gotcha.
So it's okay if you put no?
Say what?
It's okay. It's okay if you haven't done a claim already?
Yes. So if you haven't done a claim already, you hit no.
Thank you.
So Lane, click on your screen and it'll say, have you filed, and just hit no.
Okay, gotcha.
So like it says, where it says between, so you click you click no, Lane.
Yep.
Okay. For everybody else who did file, you put March. And quick question, let me restart that. When did you guys file for your unemployment for those who have already filed?
In March.
Okay, so I was right. So March and April. So we're fine.
And then if we just go to the beginning of April, we would just use April, correct?
Yes.
So, okay.
If anybody's not clear, let me know so I don't.
I think I might have done it in February, now that I think of it.
Okay, then go back to claims month and put in February. And then March.
Okay.
There's really, again, this, because they keep changing stuff, this is just, you know, for people, I would just, to err on the side of caution so they can say, well, you did file, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, God. So, you know.
Right.
Even though you didn't get any money or anything like that, it's just, you know, in parlance, it's a CYA kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Tracy, I'm going to leave. I just wanted to see your face.
Oh, baby. Love you. Miss you.
Likewise. Take care, everybody.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Chuck.
Bye.
Bye, Chuckles.
Bye.
So has everybody done, so have you entered, for those that needed to enter that they did file a claim, are we done there?
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. So now you enter your street address. So what is your mailing? Now, before we do all this, does everybody use the same, is their mailing address the same as their residence?
Yes.
Does anybody have a PO box? Okay, good. So that'll just leave out a whole lot of shit. And I was going to say, I did it again, I'm sorry. I was going to say, even if you have a PO box, I would still just have your stuff sent to your residence, because who's going to have, you know, because the stuff is going to be coming. You really want to take the time out to to have to check your PO box every day. That part, because I have a PO box, but I had this stuff sent to my house. So, but nobody has the PO box, so it doesn't matter. So go ahead and enter your mailing address as long as and it's the same as your residence. So just go ahead and enter your info. And let me know. So it has your mailing address, and then it's going to ask you, is your residence address the same as your mailing address? Click yes. And then is there anybody in here that does not live in LA County?
Orange County.
Because if you don't live in LA County, if you live in Ventura County, Orange County, San Diego County, either way, you're gonna have to click on the arrow here to find whatever county you live in, and just enter it that way. Highlight it and
In the bedroom.
And then once you enter your residence in the county, enter your phone number. And if it's not and then again, after you enter your phone number, click, you know, the drop down here and let them know if it's cell phone, home phone, or whatever. How are we doing? Okay, quick question, because this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. How am I doing?
Great.
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 Uh-oh. So let me know when everybody is done everybody's done entering this information.
I'm done.
Everybody just raise your hand when you're done with this so I can, okay, Zach is done. Who else is done?
Marilyn's done.
Okay, what about, wait, where did Lane go? Oh, there you are.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Okay, Lane, and you're done, Lane?
I am.
Phil, are you done, baby?
Oh yeah, I'm already done.
And John, you're done as well? Awesome. Okay, moving on.
I have to get going. I'll talk to you guys later.
Who's leaving?
Phil.
Okay, Phil, are you good? I think you should be, but there's going to be a couple of questions. So before, like you have my contact information. Do me a favor. Before you submit your application, give me a call or text me, and so I can make sure you got everything right. Okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Not a problem, baby.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so so did you hit next?
Submit. Do you hit submit first?
Yeah, so but before you hit submit, Make
How-
sure. Okay, so how is your address appearing at the top? You see, like mine's. I didn't mean to keep my address showing, but it is what it is.
Perfect.
You guys now know where I live.
There was a problem with, how do you have to enter your phone number?
You should go back. Okay, you should have been able just to enter it
No
on.
dashes.
No dashes.
dashes.
Ah, okay, that was my problem.
No dashes.
Because it said error occurred, yeah.
Yeah, no
so-
dashes.
Okay. So, let me,
And I'm going to make a note of that. Thank you for that. No dashes.
no dashes. Yeah, they didn't mention that. So.
No.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so after you hit submit, is everybody on this page, the address verification page?
When I click submit, I get this message, can't reach this page.
Huh? Oh, God. Seriously? Try it again, Marilyn. Is anybody else having that problem?
No.
Not yet.
This happened to me before when I tried to do this.
Hit previous and see what happens. By the way, everybody, when you see at the bottom of the page where it says save as draft,
Right.
click on that right now.
Okay.
Because that way, if you get kicked out or something like what's happening with Marilyn, all your information is saved.
Yeah, everything disappeared on mine.
Are you kidding me? So tell me where yours is at right now.
Now I'm back to the general information.
Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. I mean,
No, but none of my information is in there. It's all blank.
Wait, what? It has absolutely nothing? General information?
Nothing. It's all blank. And I did hit save as draft before I went out, but it didn't work. Something came on my screen when it said, can't reach the page. Something about proxy or something, which I don't know.
But it's something, so it's either with your internet or with the, with EDD. So you have absolutely no, so if you go all the way back to like this page, is it like where it says application for unemployment insurance, you don't have that either?
No, it says your draft will be saved, but then when I click on it, everything is gone.
It says your draft will be, tell me what it says on your screen right now. If you open up, so there's nothing.
It says contact information.
Okay, so you're at contact information.
Yeah.
So everything you put, so you just go back to, so you just put in your contact information.
Right, I have to redo that.
Yeah, but as long as you don't have to do the whole everything, just the contact.
I'm not sure if I don't have to do the whole.
No, if it comes back just to general information, you're fine. Because if you trust and believe, if you didn't have that information, if that information hadn't been saved, you wouldn't be back to general information.
No, what I'm saying is when I go to general information, there's nothing there.
That's what I'm saying. Well, honey, what I'm saying is if all your other information was gone, you would not be at this point. So just re-enter your contact information. When they first started, that's how it was. So now they're gonna go crazy. People are gonna go crazy. Yeah, freezer full of food. Let me know, Marilyn, when you've entered.
I will. I'll let you know as soon as I get this in.
And make sure you hit save as draft. That is going to be your best friend. Is she one? Oh Jesus! As soon as I said that, I'm like, ugh. Yeah, she's out there crying. Let her in. She's fine. My puppy's at my office door whining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No.
Okay, I'm back to where I hit submit.
Okay, and did you save as draft and all that?
I did.
Okay, moving up. So now when you hit, okay, so you hit submit, click here. And blah, blah, blah. We got the phone numbers and all that. So when we get to submit, so is everybody's address correct when it says address verification?
Yep.
And it does, and so make sure, and it says use standard, everybody's address is standardized and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So again, click submit.
I seem to be on the page where it says citizen information.
Now that's fine because because you hit submit, so now it's on to the next page.
Yep.
You're good. Ta-da! Again, all on the same page. So, okay, is everybody a citizen here?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. And now fill in your highest, fill in your education. So basically what's gonna, oops. Yikes. Oop, I'm ahead of myself. Okay. So here's the little click down arrow, and just fill in, you know, and put in what your highest level of education is. When you're finished with that, let me know. And then going on to the next question. Is anybody a veteran?
No.
If you are a veteran, just click yes if you are. And then at number 3, again, click your race or ethnic group. Is anybody else? I see a lot of Black folks up in here. Just kidding. And if you have a disability, yes or no. And then English, like I said, most of this is at this point, this is self, just let me know when everybody's finished with this point, with these answers, questions and answers.
Finished.
Okay.
Finished.
Lane, are you done?
Yep.
I'm putting in my employee's address.
How did you, wait, employer's address, how did you get to that point already? I think you're going ahead of me, Marilyn.
I have no idea. The screen turned to that without me even touching anything.
Yeah, because is it my screen that turned or your screen?
Mine.
That's weird. So did you hit next? Is that what happened?
Could be.
You must have. So everybody is finished with this screen, statistical information?
Okay.
They're going, okay. Now here's the question. Now, Marilyn, I know you have a couple of jobs, but they're 1099 jobs. They're not W-2 jobs, right? So you don't have an employment unless you, okay, so here's the next question. Has anybody in this group, besides being self-employed, do you work for a job that you get a W-2 for?
Once a year, I do.
Okay.
When I do casting for the Great American Baking Show through Love Productions.
Okay. But so this is what's gonna happen. Okay, so for you, Lane, let's see. For now, Lane, do me a favor. Nobody else do this. Lane, click yes on your screen and tell me what happens when you hit yes, if anything comes up.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm looking for yes.
It says employment. Are we at the last employer information? Employment history.
That's weird. I don't have the same screen as you.
Okay. Did you do this part? Yes.
Yeah. And then I clicked on
click next.
Yeah.
And it's not coming up with the screen?
I've got,
What does it say on your screen?
It says the EDD considers your last employer to be the very last employer you performed work for, regardless if it was full-time, part-time, or temporary employer.
Okay.
If
Oh,
you
is that when you hit, did you hit, okay, now that's what I'm saying. So so when you got to, so you never, did you ever get to the, that I'm showing now? Employment
No.
history. And
No.
did I tell you, and you click yes? So that is.
Yeah, I never got to that point. I wonder if they're, because see, Love Productions, I did a gig for them through March 8th, the 3rd through the 8th
Okay.
of March. I wonder, since I put in my social and everything already, if they're picking that up.
They just may, and that's why I'm saying you're going to have to enter it, but the good news is you're still considered self-employed. That's just gonna put part of your wages. But I'm not understanding that why you're not at employment history when it should say, because
it says list of employers. Our records indicate you worked for the employer listed below within the last 18 months.
Okay, exactly. Okay, good. Okay, so you know what, Lane? We're gonna have, because so basically, okay, so tell me what it says after that.
It says if your last employer is not listed on the page provided, select last employer not listed. If there are multiple pages, select the numbers below to view additional employers.
Okay, so fine. So the names that are is the name that's coming up that says that our records indicate that you work for this employer. Is that the employer that you worked for?
Yeah, New Caps LLC, Talent Acquisitions LLC. That must be them then.
Okay, so click. So it's asking you to click on
the one that I worked for.
Yes.
Okay, and then should I click on next?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So now I've got new last employer details.
Okay, so basically it's asking, is this the physical address and stuff like that, and
right,
and asking how much, when your last date worked, and asking how much. So it's asking you all that stuff, right?
It just has it's got the mailing address and everything of New Caps LLC in St. Louis, Missouri. A zip code is,
that's the mailing address, yes?
Yeah.
So
and then,
do you have the address to where you did whatever your last gig was? The physical address here? Or I mean, you can guesstimate it.
I know it's Love Productions in Culver City.
Okay, so do this. Google Love Production Culver City and see if you can come up with an address and a phone number, because you're gonna need the address and the phone number and your supervisor's name. And if you don't know the supervisor's name, you can just put unknown.
Okay.
I'm in the same boat. I had a W-2 job last January to like March
of this year.
Yeah, but of 2019.
Same thing. So because it asks if you have an employer within the last 18 months.
Yeah, same thing.
So go ahead and click yes. And all that information is going to come up as well. Again, this is not going to affect the money that you're going to get.
Okay.
But you need, because like I said, this part does not apply to most gig workers, even if they get a 1099. Is only because 1099s people, a person that gives you a 1099, you are not their employee. Anybody that's gotten a W-2, that is, they are an employee, and that means that they have to enter all this, their information. And you guys, it's not gonna take long to do, just do it. And fill it, and if you have any questions, we're here. I don't think anybody's in a rush right now. I think everybody just wants to make sure this is right. So just for the people who don't have an employer, what I can do for everybody, while Zach and Lane, while you're getting that information, what I'll do is now I'm going to go forward and finish everybody else off, and then when you guys are finished, then I'll go back to finish you up. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds like a massage parlor.
Happy endings. Okay, so for the rest of the guys, for you, everybody else, I'm gonna go ahead and let Zach and Lane finish up and get that information entered. And if you have any questions, if you get confused or stuck, just stop until I come back. And so anyway, so for Marilyn and John, let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so like I said, so for employment history, so we did get to that point where it says employment history, you click no, yes.
Okay.
And then you can click save.
So, okay, no. Save.
And so right here it says, the next screen says last employer. You don't have a last employer.
Wait, hold on a second. I have a warning. You changed your answer no, indicating you have not worked for an employer within the last 18 months. If you select continue, you will lose the information you entered.
That's fine. Again, you're fine.
So it says stay on page or continue.
Continue. Because see, they're saying that if you had entered, like what Lane and Zach are doing, entering their employer information, and you went back and said no, then you would lose all that information, but you don't have any information to enter because you don't have an employer.
Okay.
So next, and are we at the, so John and Marilyn, are we on this, are you both on this screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, I can't even see last employer. Yeah.
Okay. Click next.
Okay.
Did you work or provide services on or behalf of any educational institution between this and unless you actually worked for a school? And so the answer is no. So click next. Now, this part, so now we're at the point where you're gonna have to do a search as to what you do. So Marilyn, what do you do again?
Babysitting.
Okay, so type in where it says work type, type in caregiver. And then click search. John, what do you do?
I'm a general contractor, but I just put in carpenter.
Okay, again, so click, put in the information and then click search, and whatever comes up on that closely matches what you do, click select, and then save. Oh, look, I said click here and I spelled that. Oh God, I was really tired. Click. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you find what best matches what you do?
Yeah, it said babysitter.
Okay. And John, did you go ahead and do that too and click on what best thing, and then now you hit save?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so next. Now I'm gonna kind of skip ahead. So then, because it's gonna come back to this screen, is this what screen you're on now?
Yeah.
Now then, okay, so now once you get to that screen, and it says, what other type of work can you perform? Click on add work type. And now it's gonna go back to this screen right here. And again, so pick any job, you know, underwater basket weaver, whatever the case, like in your case, driver, Maryland, or what have you.
Okay.
Just put something there, that another skill that you may have, and then do search again, and then click on the best thing that.
Got it.
There you go.
Okay, I got it.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we go back. Okay, so now did you enter that and stuff? And now you should be back to this page now. Are we back? Is everybody on this page?
Wait,
Yeah.
it's hard to see on my phone, but it's asking me, do I expect to return to work to a former?
You're jumping ahead. So
Okay.
you're jumping ahead. I just want to make sure we're all on the same, that Marilyn and John, are we on the same page where it says additional information?
I'm on the page where it says availability information.
Availability.
The page where it says what type of work do you normally perform, that page.
Okay. And did you click this?
I clicked additional work that I could perform.
And did you save it?
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm wondering. Did you click on it and then hit save? Because there should be where it says on my screen, on the screen, taxi driver and daily delivery driver. Do you have two answers? That's where you should be.
I have, it says draft saved, and it's asking me what type of work do you normally perform, and then it's underneath, it's asking if it's seasonal, or do I expect to return to work?
And that's what I'm asking. What other type of, and it says whatever your second type of work is, right?
Yeah, I put that in.
Okay, so now it's the type. So both of these squares have information. Taxi driver, delivery driver, or whatever your case may be. Okay. Next question. Going on to question 3. Is the type of work you normally perform is seasonal? No.
No.
Do you expect to return to work for a former employer? No, because you don't have a former employer.
Okay.
Do you have a start date? No.
No.
Question.
No, right?
No.
Okay.
Are you ready and willing to accept work that matches your work skills? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, this part, are you currently self-employed? And you're going to say, yes, I am. No, you're not. You're not working. So you click no, because it says has your own business or work as an independent contractor or plan to become, if you've been impacted, because they're asking you, are you self-employed? So they're saying, are you still working for yourself and getting money? Or are you planning on becoming self-employed? In other words, okay, I lost my regular job and I'm going to start my own business. None of that applies to you. So no, on question 7. Okay, final question on this page. Are you a member of a union or a non-union trade association?
No.
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 Okay. Moving on. Now, I'm gonna. So this is on this a case-by-case basis. Are you receiving, or on question number 1 on additional information? Are you receiving or will you receive within the next 2 weeks a pension or retirement that is not Social Security or railroad retirement, which is based on your own work or wages? And the answer is for it. So is anybody here getting Social Security?
I am.
No.
Okay. Well, see, but okay, let's back up.
But it says which is not.
That's what I'm saying. Mary,
Yeah.
hold on. Are you getting a pension or retirement fund? Or are you getting a pension or anything?
No.
Okay.
Just Social Security.
So now that's no. Okay. Are you receiving or do you expect to receive workers' compensation?
No.
Okay, click no. Are you currently attending or have a scheduled start date to attend school or training?
No.
Okay. Are you now or have you ever been in the last 18 months an officer of a corporation?
No.
No.
No and no.
No. Okay, so next. Okay, so the next field is, are you unemployed as a direct result of the recent disaster? Click yes. So now this is where the fun starts. So again, are you unemployed as a direct result of a blah, blah, blah. So now it's click yes. So here's the drop down, and when you drop down, to make sure you skip to where it says COVID-19. Now the next one, and this is very important. What is your annual income for calendar year 2019? If you are a business owner or self-employed, independent contractor, or gig worker, provide your net annual income for the calendar year 2019. Now, I know some people might not have, okay, question. Has anybody filed their 2019 taxes yet?
I have.
Okay, did you file a Schedule C?
I don't
I'm
know what
about
that
to
means.
file one.
Okay, so so Marilyn, do you have access right now to your tax return?
I don't know. They have it at the office.
Okay, here's a quick question. Do you have a general idea how much money you made last year, less how much you spent on your expenses?
Are we talking about what I made as an independent contractor?
Period. Everything that you made last year. So, okay, for example, say your gross income for every.
No, okay, I know what that is. I called them and asked them what that was.
Okay, so I need you to put your net income. Did they tell you what your net income is?
Yeah.
So enter that. And John, even if you haven't filed, you kind of have a guesstimate of how much you made last year.
Yeah.
Put that in there. Okay. Next question. Now, this is so again, not today, when whatever the date was that either you stopped working or your business was impacted, their hours or your income really impacted by COVID-19, put that date. Are you good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
John, are you good?
Good.
Okay. Now, select the options for how you were impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. So there's all these options, but scroll down, and so there's basically two that apply to us as independent contractors. For those so how many of you got between John and Zach and Lane, you can listen to this as well because it does apply to you as well. I know some of you do get 1099s and whatnot, but is the bulk of your income from a 1099?
No.
Okay. If the bulk of your income, if the majority of your income is not from not 1099, then click here. None of these options apply to me. Unless reading these other options, they apply to you. That I don't think anybody apply. I mean, this answer right here. None of these options apply to me because you are most of your business and most of your money comes from cash.
Even though when I asked the accountant, he just gave me like the number for my job. It had nothing to do with anything, other monies that I have.
That's what do you mean he gave you the numbers for your job? Explain.
He just gave me from the 1099 what I earned.
Okay, but that's what I'm asking, Marilyn, is besides your 1099 income, do you get income from other jobs that do not 1099 you?
No.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so that's what I'm asking. So if the majority, I mean, like I said, some of you guys, like for example, me, I'm a cab driver. I don't get 1099s. So my money is totally cash. Every so often I might get a 1099 for if I run a credit card for $45. So even though I do get a 1099, the majority of the money that I make does not come from the 1099. It comes from I'm on a cash basis. If the bulk of your money does come from a 1099, I would say if 70% of the money that you make is 1099 reportable income, then you are independent. Click this. You are an independent contractor with reportable income. Example, IRS 1099. And you are forced to stop working because of COVID-19 has severely limited your ability to continue performing your customary work activities. Or again, you could put none of these apply to me.
What if you get, like banks notify you? I don't know if that's called a 1099 or what, like if you have IRAs and stuff.
This is from working, not from your IRAs. This is
okay, strictly from working. Okay.
Yes.
So then should I just click you are an independent contractor with reportable income from 1099?
Yes. Mm-hmm. How are we doing? Because like I said, any of these can apply. It depends on what your situation is. Any of these can apply. Whatever most closely applies to you, that is what you need to click. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just letting you know these are your options. Let me know when
Let me ask you a question. Does it matter that the last time I was asked to babysit was like January 26th?
As far as as far as what is the last time you worked?
That was the last time I worked because nobody was coming into town. We rely on people from other countries and other cities to get on airplanes, and nobody was coming in.
Is that because I know you have other sources of income as far as,
The other one was a ride share, and then that stopped coming too because
when was the last day that you worked at any job?
February.
Then put that date.
Okay.
Just put the absolute last day that you worked, and whatever the date was, that's the date that you put.
Okay.
So are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, so now these are self-explanatory. 1B, click on the arrow to get to the county that you live in, the county that you work in, unless anybody else works in a county other than LA County.
I've got a question. One
Sure,
question
John.
about the 1099.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 1099 last year, but that's a gross number. The net I got from that is not more than what I made from other jobs I had last year.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of times with 1099s, because as a 1099 employee, worker, they do not take the taxes out. The taxes are you're on your own with your taxes. And so a lot of times when people get 1099s, by the time they do all their expenses, their net is, but to be on the safe side, if you know how much that was, minus your expenses, just add that into your income as well, unless it's zero or negative.
Okay.
Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I think I understand. I just
okay, if you
I was also wondering about I've had to spend a lot of time looking after my 6-year-old because of this.
Mm-hmm.
Should I
Okay, that's a good
like the one you cannot work for primary responsibility for a child?
Right. Now here's the question, here's my question for that answer. Does that predate does you looking after your kid predates when you stop working?
The date I put down is the day we took her out of school, March 13th.
Is that before or after you stopped working?
That's when I stopped working.
Okay, so that's the day. But like I said, so you can use that as you can, again, any of these apply, whatever best applies to you in your situation, click that. And it says, like you said, it says about caring for a child.
Yeah, I'm gonna click that one.
But then, okay, so, but again, because like I said, we're kind of still flying by the seat of our pants on this because again, they kept switching everything up. I personally, even though you have other stuff, because again, who knows what's going to flag what, if that's going to hold you up, if they're going to ask you to have proof of that, just be ready. You know, I doubt with everything that's going on, they're going to ask for proof. But just be ready to have, you know, because see, it's easy to prove how much you've made, but, you know, as long as you have something, and I'm pretty, you know, especially for you, for everybody knows when kids were taken out of school in the state of California. So that's just fine because you have, you know, my kids is not going to school and I have to stay home and take care of my kid. So there.
Right.
So now so now we are at the hey, you guys are almost done. How about that?
Great.
So at the time of the disaster, again, back to this, is everybody on the same page still?
Yes.
Okay. So at the time of your disaster, did you know, what county did you reside in? LA. I'm assuming everybody lives in LA County. Does anybody not work in LA County or live in LA County? Yes. Everybody lives in LA County?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in LA County.
Okay. At the time, so for 1D, click no. And then 1E, select the option that best applies to you. So you see there's several things on the click down. And pay very close attention to this. Make sure you click and save unemployed, self-employed individual. Because there's several things you could do on the drop down. Are we good?
Yes.
Now the physical address of your business, that's your home address. And when you've entered your home address, let me know.
Well, do you have to fill in that box, explain briefly how the disaster affected your ability?
Oh, I'm sorry, yes, my bad. So unemployment and however, just put 40 hours a week because that's considered full-time. And then put it, and I'm sorry, I'm getting loopy. Then put in economic shutdown due to shelter in place. Thank you for pointing that out, Marilyn.
Is this only good if you work full-time? Because I only work part-time.
No, just put just put in how many hours you work. No, it doesn't matter how many hours a week you work. Just put in however many hours a week you work on a regular basis, just put that in.
Okay.
I don't really think it matters because it's all based on your wages anyway, so. It's not based on how many hours a week you work. Oh, I figured it was going to be about 2 hours for this.
I'm still kind of hanging.
Who?
Tracy, Lane.
Oh yeah, when I get back, because we got to go back to you guys with the information. I'll go back to, you know.
Gotcha.
Where you guys are to make sure we got as much information as possible. So, John and Marilyn, are we good? Did you fill in all that information?
Almost done. Sorry.
Should I put school closures and economic shutdown?
Either way, but I mean, you answered. I mean, this is how I've been answering for other people who did get their money. So
Okay.
it's entirely up to you because it's either way. It's the same thing. Economic shutdown due to shelter in place. So
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I'm getting the same X next to my net income.
did you click IF? I have read and read all the information, all the above information. Did you click that box?
No, I'll do that.
Getting the error message, and that's because yes. So
No, I'm still getting it. I'm still getting the X.
okay, this is how. Okay, if you don't mind me asking, did you put like are you putting commas or anything in it?
Yeah,
Take the comma out.
and take the dollar sign out?
Yes. That's why you're getting the error message.
Hopefully, I hope you're right.
Yeah, there's no special characters for these. Like when Lane was putting in dashes.
Hooray, you did it. You did it.
Okay, I am amazing. That's, okay. So, all right, so you clicked I have read all the above information, and then we click next. Now at this point, you're gonna have a whole sheet of stuff, and you're gonna go through and review the information to make sure it's all correct, which it should be because we went through this step by damn step. But still go through and make sure you entered all the information correctly. And you're gonna once you scroll down and get to the bottom of the page. Like I said, make sure, because if you haven't entered if you've entered it incorrectly, then God help you. But if you do catch something that you entered wrong, you can go back and click on the edit button and edit it. So when you guys get to the end, let me know that once you've confirmed that you've entered all your information correctly.
Okay, the certification preference, should that's click yes?
For online?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tracy, thank you very much. I got to run. I got an appointment.
Well, I think you're fine from here, John. Do me a favor, because it's going to ask you, when you get to the end, it's going to have your confirmation number and stuff.
Yeah.
And ask you to print instead of hitting print, when you hit print, instead of having to go to your printer, hit print, save as PDF, and save it on your computer. That way you don't have to worry about looking for it again.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Not a problem, sweetie. Good luck.
Bye.
Okay, so we're good. And then at that point, so if Marilyn, you should be at that point too. You hit submit after you've
I did. Yeah.
And so now you have your confirmation information.
Uh-huh.
And the same would be that instead of printing it all out, it'll say print, and it'll say print to PDF, and print it to your PDF so you can save it actually on your computer. Or you can print it out, whatever is easier for you. But there's some very important information on that. Make sure you read it, and because it's going to tell you when you should be hearing from the unemployment, from EDD and whatnot and so forth. And guess what, baby? You're done.
Okay, email me the restaurant that you like, and I'm gonna have some food delivered to you. Tell me what you would like.
I
Okay?
will. I will.
Seriously, email me your information and I'll send it to you. Tell me what day you want it and so forth.
I will, now that you said, okay, I will think about it and let you know. But I'm just glad that I was able to help you guys. And
Are you kidding? You're like gold. I love you. Thank you so much.
I agree with that.
So like I said, make sure you either save that information to your PDF and or print it out, either way. And you're gonna, and like I said, read all that information is very important. And in a few days, because it's probably gonna say in 10 days or whatever, because the next step, what's gonna happen after this, you're gonna get some emails and some stuff in the mail. I don't know, they might have changed that because of everything that's going on. But typically what happens in about 4 or 5 days from now, you're going to get an email from the EDD telling you to go in and set up your online account. And the online account, and that'll have your inbox, because you get stuff 2 different ways electronically from EDD. In your own personal email, and then also you have an inbox in your account. So it's very important once you get that email for you to set up your account, so you'll have access to your email, to your EDD inbox as well. Also, you're going to probably be getting something in the mail with more information about certification and stuff like that. But most importantly, once you get your claim and they decide how much money you're getting, blah, 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 you're going to be getting a debit card, which I think is the stupidest thing ever, because it's like you got to wait for them to mail you the debit card, and then you can do a direct deposit from the debit card into your checking account. To me, it's like, how stupid is that? I have a checking account. Why can't you just have something in this application that I can enter my banking information, so you can just put my money in my account? Why are you making me wait even longer?
Right.
You're asking too much, Tracy. You're asking too much of this old
But
system.
see, B of A is the one who facilitates the debit card. So they're just getting their beak wet. I feel like this is the Godfather. I need to wet my beak, so they got to get a piece of the pie as well.
Another hour.
So Marilyn, you're good?
I'm good. Thank you so much.
So okay, so now we're back to my boys, John, Jack, and Lane.
Okay.
Yes.
So, now,
All right. I'm going to head out. Thank you so very much for this super informative webinar, Tracy. I really appreciate all the time and effort, and your PowerPoint presentation is on point. Thank you for taking the time. I really appreciate this. It's been informative.
This last night, so.
I have another phone call to make though, but thank you so very much. I can't thank you enough. This is amazing.
No problem, sweetheart. Not a problem at all.
Okay. Have a good rest of your day, everybody.
You too.
Thank you.
So now we're back to my men, Zach and Lane. Okay, so question: did you fill out how far did you get all your information in and filling out like asking, probably how much you made and all that sort of stuff, and your last date worked?
Yeah, I got the last employer, and then I got the address of Love Production in Culver City. Then it asked me, that's weird. It just kicked me back to benefits program online.
No.
Yeah.
But you did hit save as draft, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Did it do it to you too, Zach?
I just clicked save as draft, and then it sent me to the benefits program online.
No worries. Don't worry. We're good, because it's safe.
Oh.
Just go back in and sign back on. No worries. We're good. We should be good.
I think maybe because we were just waiting.
Yes, and that's my fault. I should have told you to save as draft and then sign out.
It probably timed out.
It probably timed out. And they have a little pop-up box, and if you don't pay attention and hit yes, it'll sign you off. Again.
Okay.
So sign back on, and it should put you back to where you left off at. Better.
Continued with save draft. Okay.
An error occurred for security purpose. The back or refresh functionality has been disabled. Turn. Okay.
Don't hit it back. Just get to the point where you can. you're gonna have to kind of fight your way to find where it says unemployment online, back to that. Just get to the point where you can sign back in.
Okay.
I'm back to the UI online where it says file a new claim or register.
Excuse me, what?
It says file a new claim, saved as draft.
Saved, oh yes, thank you, Jesus. Saved that.
Continue with save draft.
Yes. Excuse me, what?
All right, here we are.
Last employer.
Going back to where I had put my last W-2 employer.
Hey, see there. When I seen you, I knew there was a God. Okay.
Okay. Self-support. Okay. Phone number. Okay.
So fill in as much information as you can and see if you know, and just click, you know, just follow the prompts from and if you get stopped, then let me know.
Okay. I got back. So then I'm at the last employer page, and then it says last employer information. What is the first and last name of your immediate supervisor?
Do you know that person's name?
Yeah, I can put them in. So Trisha Clark, and then last date of employment, which was March 16th. So I'll put that in. Then it says reason for no longer working, but since it's a once a year thing.
And so that's what okay, so click on the drop down.
Okay.
And I think there's something that says assignment ended or something or another.
It just says either fired, terminated, laid off, no work, quit, still working part-time, strike, or lockout.
Go back up and read them again. I'm sorry, Lane.
It says either fired or terminated. Laid off, no work.
Laid off, no work.
Okay.
What about you, Zach? How's yours coming?
Good. I put quit and then I put started my own business.
That's
but is that okay?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Again, whatever applies to you. Because remember, most of this is going to be, because again, they're going to look at everything, and most of your income is all this is, you know, this just might add to the money that you might get more money as a result of these jobs.
Okay.
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 So what's the next, as you entered all that and, you know, all that information, and did you click next? Can you click next?
Yeah. There's number 4 below it, and then it says like, I didn't put any of that. It says holiday pay, vacation pay.
No, you didn't get any of that.
Yeah, so skip.
So I think you have to say no or whatever, or whatever.
Yeah, I just clicked next.
Okay.
Employment history, yeah.
Yeah, now we're at employment history.
So you're at employment history?
Yep.
And so what else is it saying? Is it saying next?
Let's see. You previously provided New Caps LLC as your last employer. If you worked for New Caps from 1/1/19 to 3/31/20, add additional information below. Select yes to all employers you worked for during January 1st, 2019 to March 31st, 2020.
And this is the only one you've worked for, right?
That's correct.
So you don't have any additional employers?
Okay. So did you work for this employer? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
How about you, Zach? How you coming?
Same thing. I worked for that. That was the only employer I had.
Okay, so just, you know, like Phyllis.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And then, okay. And then below it, it says add employment information. So you could add another employer, or and then on the bottom, it's employment history. From 1/1/2019 to 31/2020, did you work for any other employers not listed above?
Nope.
Okay.
Right.
From 1/1/2019 to today, which employer did you work for the longest?
And
Worked for myself.
no,
Oh.
the whoever you clicked on, as far as, you know, 'cause
Okay.
whoever your employer, because again, you're not an employer, you're self-employed. You don't have an employer.
Okay, so I should put in that space, I should put New Caps
Yes.
LLC.
There should be isn't there a click box for that or something?
No, it just has it red starred and then a box
Yeah.
that you have to fill in.
Whoever the who you work for the longest or last or whatever.
Okay.
Zach, what do you do if you don't mind me asking?
Well, see, the thing is, I had an organization company for I would work on myself and help clients. But then the last 2 months, when this coronavirus hit, I had a new job working on both.
Say that one more time. I lost you.
Oh, well, for the most of the year, I was doing my own organization business, helping people get organized.
Okay, so when you were asking what you could do for me, and I am not joking.
Oh.
I am so unorganized. Never
This
mind,
is
we'll
the
talk about
time.
it. Huh?
This is the best time to get organized.
I know, I'm trying, trust. I just have no freaking motivation. Okay.
Yeah.
So, have we entered everything? Can we hit next?
Let's see.
So how long did you work for that employer?
What type of business did that
You don't even
employer
have to put that in.
operate?
Oh Lord, it's a bunch of, it's just such, like I said, enter as much information and keep it, as long as you can keep hitting next.
I mean, they're a casting agency, really.
So it's asking what
type of business did that employer operate? It's a production company.
Okay, click on the drop down arrow.
That says add business type?
Yes.
Okay. Business category.
It's probably gonna say, is there like private or something, government?
No, construction, manufacturing.
Keep going.
Wholesale trade, retail trade, finance. Another one just.
Give me the categories one more time.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Read back. Okay, what's the last question that you actually answered?
It said, let's see, can I go back? Oh crap.
Don't worry, take your time.
Can you save draft? Okay. Let's see, assignment completed. So did that. Then did you work for the did you work for this employer? Yes. Update employer details. Oh, maybe I gotta update the employer details?
Yes. Wait. So what is this when it says, is there a drop down menu for that?
No.
Update employer details. What are they asking? Are they asking for an address or anything like that, or?
They've got the first day you worked for this employer.
Okay. Did you put that information?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's a new thing that I didn't even see before.
Yeah.
You
gotta put the last date you worked and I think how much you made or what have you.
Okay. The last year with this employer, March.
Yeah.
Part-time. How much did you earn per hour?
Just guesstimate.
We're not sure on the exact date.
Guesstimate.
Okay. February.
If it was March, just put March 1st, whatever.
Okay.
See, right now, I'm just doing this all by memory because I don't have those screens.
Okay.
So
Divide wages earned from the employer listed. Let's see, gross wages. Ew. I don't know if I remember. I don't have that pay
just
stub.
guess. Give it your best estimate.
Gross wages earned from 4/1 to 6/30. Well,
4/1 of this year or 4/1 of last year?
well, they say 4/1 of this year to 6/30 of this year, but that I didn't. Yeah, and
Well,
then
what I'm saying is, you know what, Lane? Just put whatever. What again? This is.
I got it.
This is for informational. I mean, like I said,
Okay.
This is just an estimate.
Right.
People aren't, a lot of people aren't going to remember this stuff.
Should I use commas?
No.
No. Okay. Let's see. But they do go back because I worked for them last June as well. So they do ask for gross wages earned from 4/1/2019 to 6/30/2019. So
Again, yes.
okay.
Just your best. I call it your best guesstimate. How's that?
Exactly. Okay. So, okay.
How are you coming with this, Zach?
Good. Mine, I just filled out the red stars. I got it complete.
Okay.
So I'm back at the page, and then it's got the employment history on the bottom. I filled all that out.
It's so funny. I've had this computer. I forget that it's a touch screen.
Oh.
My PC.
Yeah. Okay. So now I'm at employment history, Tracy, to where I was before that I updated. It said, how long did you work for that employer? And it has years in a box or months.
Months.
Yeah. Okay. So like 1
month.
Okay. And then it says
put 0 years, however many months.
Oh, okay. 0 years?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then it says select the industry best describes private employer.
Private employer.
Okay. And then what type of business does that employer operate?
I think there might even be a drop down for entertainment or something. It might actually be there.
Well, it just says select add business type.
So yeah, just hit the drop down menu. The drop down menu should come up.
For okay, for add business.
Mm-hmm.
But it has culture, forestry or fishing, mining, construction, manufacturing, transcom, gas, electric, sanitary service, wholesale trade.
Keep going.
Retail trade, finance, insurance, real estate. Another one that just says services.
Click on services.
Click on services. Okay. Okay. Now I've got, let's see, motion pictures.
Woo-hoo!
is about the only thing that I see
Yes.
for,
Click,
like,
baby.
okay,
Click on it.
motion picture, okay.
Just click on it.
And then click on save.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Indicates required. Now I'm at update. Select yes. Okay. Add additional. Okay. Private employer. Okay. So motion pictures. So now, since that's filled in, what kind of work? Okay.
And just caterer or
Casting agent.
no casting agent. Okay.
For that particular thing, but
Okay.
okay. Then save. Errors occurred. Oh, great.
Okay. Where is the when it says type of work or whatever, is there a drop down menu?
No, it says search or reset.
Okay. Type in what you think. Just put in casting agent and click search and see what happens.
Oh, okay. No results found.
Type in type in agent and see what happens.
Agent. Okay. Errors occurred. No.
Did you when you clicked the agent, did you hit search?
Yeah, and it just said error occurred. So should I just put in casting?
Put in casting and see what happens.
Aha.
Hey, I got an aha.
Yeah, casting operator, casting supervisor, managing supervisor operators. Oh, this is like almost like a manufacturer's type of thing, instead of like production. I wonder if I put in production
and see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so stupid because there's just so much, there's so many different categories, and it's like.
Of course. I put in production assistant just for heck, and production assistant, producers, actors, other entertainers.
Whatever, baby, just click on what is the closest to what you're doing.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, and I clicked on save. Okay, so.
But get out of here. This is mommy. Go on.
So now I can click on next, and that will lead me, hopefully, it's buffering here. It should lead me to the next page then.
Tell me what the next page is on your screen.
Okay, I'm waiting for it to complete the buffering.
It better not kick you off.
I hope not.
Oh my God, this is.
Oh crap.
No, but don't do oh crap. Don't say oh crap.
This site can't be reached. Let me. Okay.
While it's going through that, it was interesting. I heard on the news today that the people who are behind this website, they're like, oh, we're so sorry, we haven't gotten all of the updates to it yet. So.
Okay, I'm at additional information.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, you're at additional.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah. And it says, did you work or provide services to or on behalf of any educational institution?
Hey, hallelujah.
So I will click on no,
Yes.
and then on next.
Oh yeah.
Now this is
Oh yeah.
now we're back to the work type question.
Yes.
So
What
now
type-
now type in a production, put in just type in agent and hit search
What
or
type
whatever.
Of,
oh no,
what
no,
type
I'm sorry.
of
That's
work?
what you do. I'm so tired. So this is
If-
what you do.
But no, I'm a caterer. But for that particular company at that.
No,
for
we're
that-
out of that company now. We're at what you do.
Okay, so I should add work type.
Right.
Okay, caterer.
Zach, where are you here yet?
Yeah, I'm on number 4, additional information, and it's saying what type of work do you normally perform?
Just wait till we get to that point.
Okay.
Because you did the two different types of jobs, right? You did your main job, but did you do another one the second job that you are capable of doing?
I only filled out the one for the W-2.
No, so you should be where it goes to work type. This is what you actually do. Are we
Okay. I see these 2 little boxes that says add work type.
Right.
So the first one says what type of work do you normally perform?
Right.
And it has what I put in for the W-2, which is valet.
No. So where it says what type of work do you normally perform, this
Yeah.
is the job that you're oh my God.
So
This is the
put,
job that you do, that you're a self-employment job.
So like personal organizer.
Right. So when you say click add work type,
Okay. Yeah. I clicked that.
and it's going to go back to and did you find the category for jobs that best describe this? Did you put in organizer and hit search?
I put personal. Let me see if I just do organizer. What
How you
the
coming,
fuck?
Lane?
I'm doing okay. It asked for what other work are you able to perform or whatever.
Same thing. So you click on add work type and just come up with, like I said, even if you put underwater freaking basket weaver.
Maybe I'll just put cleaner. Organizer that comes up like dispatches, police, all this police stuff. It's like
Let's see.
cleaning
Oh, you know what? Type in assistant.
assistant. There you go. Wait, let's see, assistant. Search.
Okay, did you?
Okay. Activities assistant, recreation workers. Administrative.
Or you can do administrative assistant, whatever.
Okay, I'll do that one. So, because it says all other professional technical workers.
Right.
All right. Cool. So I got that. Then number 2, what other type of work can you perform?
So, like I said, at this point, you just make something up or whatever. I would put, okay, like when I put deli delivery driver, hell, you can be a deli delivery driver. So go back, go add work type.
How about Dungeon Master?
Hey, look, Lane, back in the day, I was a dominatrix back in the day.
How do I know this?
I got paid big money to whip white men's asses. It was.
Why am I not shocked with that, Tracy?
I love it.
Okay, so Lane, you can go ahead and put down those other things you were thinking about. But I don't think
hey, entertainer, hey.
There you go. That kind of envelops a whole
envelops a whole lot of stuff.
Exactly. So I'm on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 now.
Yes. We're getting there.
Yeah. Is the type of work you normally perform seasonal? I click no.
Zach, are you here as well?
Yeah, I'm on number 3. I just put construction for number 2.
Whatever. Again,
Okay.
I don't care.
I put burgers.
So, okay, so 3 is no.
Right.
4 is no. Because you don't
Yeah.
expect,
3 is no.
I mean,
4
even
is
with
no.
W-2 guys, you don't, it doesn't matter. Do you have
Right.
a date to start work? No.
Okay.
6.
Number 6, yes.
Okay.
Number 7, no. Now on number 8, I don't know this. Are any of you guys members of a union,
No.
SAG or anything? Okay, no. And then we click next.
Gotcha.
Okay, so now we're on additional information again. Still, number 1, Lane, are you getting any pensions or retirements other than Social Security?
No.
Okay, so no. What about you, Zach? No.
No.
Do you?
For 1 and 2.
Yeah. Okay. Number 3, are you currently or attending or having scheduled a start date to attend school or training?
No.
Okay.
I do schooling online now.
Just baby hit no.
Okay.
Are you or now have you ever been in the last 18 months officer for corporation?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Did you serve as a public official? And I would say no, because if you did, we wouldn't be in the fucking mess we're in now.
Amen.
Amen.
Next.
Okay, next. Are you employed? Are you unemployed as a direct result of a recent disaster? What do you think that answer is?
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Hell to the yes. Okay. Now select disaster. You see the little drop down arrow. Click
Yep.
on that.
COVID-19.
COVID-19.
There
And
you
now,
go.
and I know you guys are probably listening to me about the net income. So go ahead and put that amount in for 2019. If like I said, this is a guesstimate.
Okay. Is that also your AGI, your adjusted gross income?
No, just again, I mean, it could, no, this is your net, not your gross, your net.
Which is your taxable income. Okay.
Right.
Okay. And it's a guesstimate, right?
Guesstimate. So basically, think about how much money you made last year.
Yep.
Minus how much you paid out of this in expenses. Unless, Elaine, have you done your 2019 tax returns yet?
I have, yep.
So I gather you do a Schedule C?
I do, and I didn't bring that with me. I got another sheet from my tax preparer. That's the individual diagnostic summary.
Uh-huh.
It has a breakdown of the federal for 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just putting in the taxable income from that, I guess.
That's fine.
Okay.
Like I said, this is just a guesstimate at best. If and I don't want to hold you up waiting to get that information. If there's a problem, they will contact you, but chances are they won't. And we just want to keep this moving.
Okay.
And now 1A.2, the last date that you actually worked in any capacity.
Gotcha. Okay.
Are we good, Zach? Are we good?
I did the 1A COVID-19 and then 1A1. I put in net income and then provide the date your business, employment, or self-employment as a result. Date your business closed. Okay, I think that was like what, March 13th?
Whatever it was.
0. March.
Okay.
13, 2020. Okay, last question.
We're almost there.
Select the option of how you were impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yes. So I know you guys, like, we were listening to what I said about, it's the bulk of your income. If the bulk of your income comes from, like, if I would say, unless at least 60 to 70% of your money comes from 1099, I would go ahead. If it does not, then I would put none of these options apply to me. But it's entirely, it does, you know best how you get how your money is reported. If a large percentage of your income is reported by 1099, then click
Yeah.
you are an independent contractor with reportable income, example IRS form 1099, such so forth and so on. If that does not, like I said, if the majority of the money that you get is not 1099 income, is cash, like, you know, some people pay you in cash, check or whatever, and they do not give you a 1099, then put none of these options apply to me. Either
Okay.
way, fine.
Okay.
So have you guys done that?
Yep.
Yes.
Next. Now we're back to okay, so 1B, Los Angeles County. In which county did you reside? Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Yes, and then, like I said, 1E, be very careful when you answer this one to make sure it says from the drop down arrow, unemployed, self-employed individual.
Unemployed.
Hmm?
At the time, of the
at what, you know, do you both of you work and live in LA County? If not, click on the drop down arrow thing,
Okay.
whatever county you live in.
At the time of the disaster, was your unemployment caused by your need to travel to a disaster county?
No.
No. Okay. So how many?
So then we would click unemployed, self-employed individual.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Gotcha.
How many hours did you week prior to the disaster?
Whatever. Again, that's, I just, like I said, that's, you enter that information.
Okay.
Okay.
Explain briefly how the disaster affected your ability to continue or begin your self-employment.
And put in what I wrote, economic shutdown due to shelter in place.
Economic shutdown. What is the physical address of your business?
Then that's your home address.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
California. Zip code 352. Okay.
Next.
I have read all the above information.
Yeah, that.
Okay. Your battery is running low. No, it can't be.
We're almost done. We're in the home.
Yeah, almost.
We're in. So did you guys click the I have read all the above information?
Yep.
Next.
Now we're on
look what it says.
Summary.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So again, now before you see all these questions, here's all your questions and answers. Make sure all that information is correct and take your time doing it. I'm in no rush. Take your time doing it. I want to make sure it's all correct.
For my employer address, I was putting Huntington Beach, and for some reason it wouldn't let me put the H in beach.
That's fine.
I just put
fine.
Huntington.
That's fine.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure. I think it's all good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what employer did you put Huntington Beach for? I mean, that's that doesn't matter. That's, you know, because he's not working there now. Pat, guess who's calling?
Get closer.
Hey there, hi there.
What'd you say? She's calling you for dinner?
So, okay, I have what I'm finishing up a webinar. Can I call you right back? Okay, bye-bye.
Don't take her now.
Who just called you?
Reverend Onetta.
Oh, bless her heart.
Okay, so have you guys,
Yeah.
have you finished? Have you checked everything to make sure everything's correct?
Yep.
Address, your social,
Everything looks good.
everything is good. Scroll all the way down.
Okay.
And then there's going to be, again, I have read the above, information, all the above information. There should be a little thing to click there as well, I believe.
No, it just has that in bold letters.
Okay,
Oh, I
if
just
it
clicked
doesn't,
submit.
then click submit.
All right.
Okay. How about certification preference?
Oh, certification preference you want online.
Okay, okay, which is yes. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Says submit.
Where do you see that?
Where do you see that? Because
Oh, it was at the very bottom of the page, of the summary page.
There's no previous button now.
no,
Oh. But it had automatically marked yes.
okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Unless you click on no, it'll be yes.
I got
Okay.
because you're the second person to ask me about that, and I'm like, I don't even remember seeing that.
Okay.
Doesn't matter, but that's a good thing because you don't want, you want all your if all the information you can get either email and like are we at submit yet?
Yep.
Yep.
Click on submit.
So we're at confirmation page.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Amen.
Okay, your application.
Now again, before because it's going to have the option to print this out.
Yeah.
I suggest print it when you hit print. Instead of sending it to your computer, to your printer, select save as PDFs. So it'll go onto your computer so you don't have and miss to organize. I'm pretty sure you would appreciate that, not having cluttered paper everywhere.
Okay.
Because you're not gonna that information is really important and you need to read a lot of the stuff that's on there for future reference and to answers a lot of questions.
Since I'm not at my printer now, Tracy, I'm at the church.
You can still save it as a PDF and then open the file and email it to yourself.
There you go.
So just save it as a PDF and then go back, and then open up your email or whatever, or have Reverend Pat, whoever, if you can't email it to yourself right now, just save it as save that file and then just email it to yourself. Or have somebody else email it to you. If you don't.
Real quick here, Tracy. Thanks for helping Jack. I'm Rick Stack's girlfriend, Star.
What, Pat? What did you say? Who's talking?
I'm real quick here. Thanks for helping Zach. I'm Rick Stack's girlfriend, Star.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for all your help.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Hey, Rick.
Rick's at work, but anyway, thanks again.
So again, if you guys have my contact information, if you have any issues, again, like I said, make sure you check your email periodically because it's going to get information from